Hello, welcome to our 15-minute standing yoga. No equipment needed here, no mat or anything like that. We will just be doing some standing flow. You can even leave your shoes on if you so choose. That is totally fine. So we will go ahead and get started. So starting from a nice tall mountain pose here. So feet are pretty close together, less than hip width apart, but not right together. And we're just going to start with some breathing. So inhaling through the nose, inhaling those shoulders up, and exhaling, rolling those shoulders back and down. Squeezing our shoulder blades on the way down. Inhaling up, and exhaling back and down. Let's do a couple more here. Inhaling up, out and down. And one more. And out and down. Beautiful. We're going to start with kind of a nice forward fold. So bringing our feet hip width apart here. We're going to find a gentle bend in our knees and inhale those arms up. Reaching up for the sky. And letting those fingers rain down, our upper body follows, hinging at the hips. So if you have trouble with that, what you can do is put your hands on your hips and actually push them backwards. So hinging at the hips, coming down.
Please excuse this interruption. We are doing a test with the bells. Once again, please excuse this interruption. We are doing a test with the intercom system. Thank you.
Reaching down for the ground here, nice forward fold. Disregard the bells. Reaching for the ground, letting that upper body hang, inhaling and exhaling, holding a little bit closer into those legs. Inhaling that spine straight, bring your hands to our shins, knees, or thighs. And exhaling, coming back to that forward fold. Here we can grab our elbows and kind of sway side to side. We can wrap those arms around our knees and pull ourselves in closer. Or we can just let that upper body hang like we were, whatever is most comfortable today. And breathe here. Inhaling through the nose, bringing that air all the way down into our belly. And then a nice strong exhale through the mouth. Beautiful, we'll slowly come up. Finding that posture again. So we can imagine there's a string coming out of the top of our head. And somebody is pulling that string up, giving us a nice straight spine. Shoulders are down and back. Our core is tight here. So pulling that belly button into our spine, and our pelvis is tucked under our body. So no like funky like tilted pelvis. Tucked under our body. You'll find that that helps to activate our core as well. So standing up nice and straight, we're going to find that gentle bend in the knees again. Inhale those arms up. This time we're going to add a small back bend in here. So leaning back as far as is comfortable. You could be way back here. You could be just right up here. Either way, it's just fine. Somewhere in between is just fine. We're looking up to the sky in our back bend. And coming up and diving down. Again, pinching at the hips. Coming into our forward fold. Breathing into our forward fold here. One more breath. Inhaling, flat, straight spine, flat back. Bringing those hands to our shins, knees, thighs, whatever is comfortable. And exhaling back to our forward fold where we can wrap those arms, we can grab those elbows, we can remain as we are, and whatever is most comfortable today. And coming back to our neutral forward fold here, we're going to slowly roll up. Again, finding that mountain posture. We're going to walk those legs out pretty wide here and come into an extended leg forward fold. So walking those legs out fairly wide, we're just going to reach down to the ground here. Reaching those hands down as far as we can. And breathing into our stretch here. Do one more breath. On the exhale, we'll walk those hands over to the right. And over to the left. And we have a nice gentle bend in our knees here. Just slightly, just no locked out knees. And go ahead and come back to center with those hands, walking them through our legs and behind us if we can, or just as far down as possible so we feel that nice stretch, maybe all along our spine, maybe in the backs of our legs. And walking those hands back out in front of us and slowly rolling up here. Beautiful. Take a big deep breath. And out. Wonderful. We're going to move into warrior two. So we're going to point that left foot towards the left side of the room, walking that right foot out, leaving that right foot perpendicular with that left foot. So our heels kind of line up here.
Once again, sorry for the interruption. We are testing the intercom system. Once again, sorry for the interruption. We are testing the intercom system. Thank you.
We want a nice 90-degree angle in this joint here, as well as our whole right foot on the ground. So even the back of that right foot, the outside of that right foot, we want to remain on the ground. So nice warrior two. We're going to inhale those arms up, level with our shoulders, nice strong gaze over our left fingertips here. And we'll just breathe. Keep that core activated, sucking that belly button into our spine. Don't forget about our like pelvic tilt here, so we don't want it tilted out to the back. We want it nice and sturdy, a nice strong base. So tucked in underneath us. We're gonna inhale and bring that left arm up and over, reaching towards the right side of the room, keeping that nice right angle in our knee. And then windmilling those arms around, bringing that left arm to our left thigh and reaching that right arm up and over. We want a nice open chest in this, so we don't want to fall into it. It can help to kind of pull that arm up and across. And coming up, switching sides here. So walking that left foot, so it is facing me. And then that right foot facing to the right. So perpendicular feet, heels are kind of lined up here. Nice 90-degree angle in our right knee. As we inhale those arms up, with our gaze just over those right fingertips. Gaze down into a warrior two here. And inhaling that right arm up and over, keeping that nice bend in our right knee. And windmilling those arms up and over, bringing that right elbow to our right thigh and reaching towards the right side of the room with our left hand. On our next exhale, we'll go ahead and pop up. Walking our feet back in here. We're going to end with a little burn and some balance. So feet are about hip width apart here. We're going to sit back in our chair. Try and touch those fingers to the ground. Sit down as low as we can into our chair pose and inhale those arms up. Lowering those shoulders, so no squishy ear shoulders here. Keeping those shoulders away from the ears, our gaze is up. We're just going to feel the burn. Let's do 3 more breaths here. Last one, stick with me. Then come up, beautiful. We're going to go into a tree pose here. So working on that balance. We will start, if you're a beginner, starting with that right foot, that right toe just on the ground here. That's a great place to start. And working our way up. So bringing that foot to our shin, our knee, our thigh, wherever we're comfortable with right now, wherever you feel like you're the most stable right now. Conquer that and then move upwards. So we will go ahead and start wherever you're comfortable. So bringing that foot up, finding that balance, finding that spot on the floor, on the wall to help you balance. Hands can be at our heart. Hands can be out to the side if we need a little extra help with our balance. You can also use a desk, a chair, a wall, something like that, if you need the support. It is hard to talk and balance, my friends. One more breath here. And release. Beautiful. Switching to the other side, same thing here. So again, starting kind of baseline is our toe resting on the ground and then moving upward from there. So finding that spot where you're comfortable. And hands can be out to the side. Hands can be at our heart. And one side can be different from the other side. They don't have to be, there doesn't have to be any symmetry there. Maybe one of your ankles is more stable than the other one. That is totally fine. I know mine are. One more breath here. Exhale and release. Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me today for our practice.